WiNTER and LAKER. Hi, babies. I'm your biological mother, Shonda Nicole Armstrong. I've been looking for you two ever since Janae Brumby disappeared with you and cut off all communication with me. I haven't seen or spoken to Janae in years, and at this point, I don't have a desire to. However, WiNTER and LAKER, I am your mother, and I will never stop looking for both of you until we are back together again. I began creating these birthday videos for you two when Janae refused to show up with you on your 4th birthday. As a matter of fact, numerous times we were supposed to be together and Janae just wouldn't show up, but I made sure to document every cancellation. It made me think of those times when Janae would tell me stories about her father never showing up when her mother told her he was on his way, and how she'd sit on the porch until nighttime, still waiting until her mother told her to come in the house. I think of that when Janae wouldn't show up so I could be with you two until you both just disappeared. WiNTER, I'll never forget when you told me how Janae would get angry with you for wanting to call me when you and LAKER were in her care, and how you telling me you loved me over the phone would elicit punishment from Janae and her mother Brenda. Once I realized the mental mind games and lies you and LAKER were being fed by Janae and her mother Brenda, I knew Janae was going to keep her promise of taking you, WiNTER, and you, LAKER, away from me, just like her mother Brenda promised to hurt you both at the Thanksgiving table, November 27th, 2016, when I was 7 months pregnant with you two, in which Brenda kept her word and poisoned you, WiNTER, February 22nd, 2019. You and LAKER had just turned 2 years old. WiNTER and LAKER, I felt like I didn't have a voice, and it felt like nobody would listen or help me, which left me with no choice but to try and get the word out the best way I knew how, by using my voice via the internet, by expressing myself through my gifts and talents of singing, writing, and public speaking. From the time I began attending the Los Angeles Film School in 2021, I was using my social media platforms to upload my evidence, speak out on the court injustice, while creating art to garner attention, to rally around my main purpose, finding you two. I could care less about fame, but I thought if I were to garner it through my artistic works, it'd shine light on both your beautiful faces, which would help me find you two and would bring justice to the situation. While making noise with my talents, I constantly found my social media accounts being either hacked and or suppressed. My videos wouldn't upload anymore on Instagram after I uploaded key evidence about the child custody case, and it forced me to move over to the TikTok platform until I began being shadow banned around December of 2023, and my videos were no longer going viral. My subscriber count hasn't moved past 16,000 in over 3 years, and my views were being stolen after garnering millions. It would seem my path to finding you two was purposely being blocked. Over time, I became aware that specific hierarchies were playing key parts and working hard to keep us apart while working hand in hand with the enemy, that being Janae Brumby. I wondered why Janae Brumby worked so hard to steal my kids from me, until I realized she was that angry because I decided to walk away from an extremely toxic environment to protect my babies. WiNTER and LAKER, I'm so sorry that my childhood wounds led me to choosing a partner that was unfit to be my partner and unfit to be your parent. I had no idea the depth of mental illness issues within Janae and her family, and I definitely never fathomed it would ever get to this point where you would still be missing from me. I've never been in a relationship where when you break up, the ex did everything in their power to destroy you and hurting innocent kids. I never saw that coming. I relocated from Las Vegas, Nevada to Southern California to escape harassment by Janae and her people. Again, much of this is documented via emails and videos. It's strange how a person can go from posting messages like this about me to starting an entire smear campaign of lies and branding me everything that she knows she is deep down inside. Winter and Laker, you both are old enough to comprehend right from wrong, unless you were never taught right from wrong, as I don't even know who is raising you or if you two are alive and well. But I keep creating these videos because you're my babies, and I love you, and I want you two to know that I've never forgotten about you, and I pray for both of you every day. Winty and Lakey, I don't know if you remember these pictures, but they were taken after Janae and I officially agreed to separate June 2019, and December 2019 I moved into my own residence with you two. Janae and I agreed I should keep you two since I worked from home and had been taking care of you since birth. However, that co-parenting arrangement changed when the next month, January 17th, 2020, Janae was sent papers to formally dismantle the civil union agreement that was created in Hamilton, New Jersey. And that's when the volatility from Janae and her people increased towards me. Despite all the chaos going on behind closed doors, I kept our home life very normal and kept you two on a structured routine while creating outdoor experiences to stimulate your mind and exercise your little bodies. We often went hiking in the mountains, ate lunch by the lake across the street from our home. If we didn't go out to eat, I made breakfast, lunch, and dinner for you two every day. Winter, you loved my avocado toast that you affectionately called katoast. You'd say, "Mommy, I went katoast. I katoast, Mommy," because you couldn't pronounce avocado at the time. I miss you two waking up and running to jump in my bed while making your two separate sections, with Lakey on one side reading his books and Winty, you on the other side with your pink blanket asking me a bunch of questions. I miss preparing your milk cups, fruit bowls, and all your meals. I miss giving you lots of hugs and admiring your growth. I miss homeschooling you two. You both caught on so quick to everything, and it made me feel good knowing I was doing a great job. I was always excited to show you both more of the world and teach you life lessons, but unfortunately, our bond was cut short by an extremely hurt person who never properly healed from their past hurts and doesn't seem to know how to let things go. Winter and Laker, you two are the best part of me and my best accomplishment in this life. And because Janae knows this is the reason she has been hiding you two from me, to hurt me. All the lies told about me can be reversed in seconds with my evidence that was never taken into consideration during court appearances. These are a few filings I submitted over the years to try and rectify the situation. I filed motions with evidence every 3 months over the course of 4 years, because if you don't file every 3 months, I was told that the paperwork would go out of the system. So I made sure to file every 3 months. Unfortunately, my mail has been stolen since 2023, but I also haven't received any calls or emails from the court system about my filings. Winter and Laker, I'm so sorry you two have been put through all of this madness. All I wanted to do was protect you both and myself from the toxicity of the in-laws and the ex, but their cruelty has made it extremely difficult to be amicable. I'm your true blood relative. I carried you two for 9 months, birthed you into this world, and never left your sides. Never left your sides. Until you two were ripped away from me due to selfish reasons. I pray we reunite one day, and I hope someone will help me find you two. I love you two so much, and I will never stop fighting to find you. Happy 9th birthday, my sweet babies, my beautiful twinsies. Winter, look out for your little brother. After all, you're 1 whole minute older than him. And Laker, make sure to protect your sister. And don't fight with one another. You two are all you have for now. Love, your biological mother, Shonda.
What's that age? O. It's being stubborn. But you got the right hole. Yep. Good job, buddy. What's that? E. Good job, buddy. What is that? A G. Good job. Good job. What is that? What is that? A Z. Good job, bud. S. That's a K. Good job, buddy. W for winter, huh? For your sister's name, yeah. X for X-ray. Go ahead, you got it. It's being stubborn. That X is being stubborn. Let's go this. Oh, it is being stubborn. Turn it around. Maybe that's what it is. There you go. You had the right spot, though. Good job. L for LAKER. No, L. That's L, buddy. Where's the L? You're gonna find it. There you go, bud. There you go. Go ahead. That's a Q. Q for queen. Queen mother, which is me. Yes. Yes. That's an R for rider, we'll say. That's a M. Is that an M or a W? That's an M, son. For macaroni and cheese. But you got to turn it around. Yeah, you got to turn it around, son. No, look at the letter. And look at where you're putting it. I know, but you have to, you know it goes there. See, you're putting it like this, right? It goes like that, right? No, son. It goes like that. But you had the right spot. You had the right, you still want to turn it around. Son, this is a W. That's an M, so you have to turn it around. He is determined to turn this letter around. Papa, it's an M. It goes like that. That's how it goes. Okay, you want to defy the rules? Well, then you're going to be stuck on that piece for a long time until you... There you go. I was going to say, you're going to have to give in to the truth. That's my big boy. And D for dog, right? That's the letter P. P for pool or pudding or puppy or prudent or what else? Pour, pancake. No, it doesn't go there. What looks like that P? There you go, bud. There you go. F. Where's that F for? Friend. You have a friend in me. You want some bagel, baby? I'll get it for you. That's a J. J for jump. Good job, buddy. And then you got that. Oh, looks like there's some missing. And the letter B for boy. Good job, bud. See, the other ones are missing, so, but you did a good job. You know where everything goes. Good job, buddy. High five. High five, bud. High five, bud. And that my son. That my son. That my son. And now my baby girl. Hi, Wendy. Winter Rose. She said, I am eating.
January 31st, 2021 at 5:30 p.m. To my twinsies, my angels, the first true loves of my life, Winter and Laker, on your 4th birthday. I love you both so incredibly much. 'Cause I never knew love like this before. What a surprise. Yeah, my Stephanie Mills voice. I am forever grateful you chose me to be your mommy. I am so proud of you both. Winter, little tough cookie, my eloquent speaking, same face wearing, powerful personality cutie patootie. And Laker, my incredibly tough little man with a solid body and genius mind, my sugar woogers, my sensitive soul son, who you must truly see in order to get. God bless you both on your born day, the absolutely best day of my life. Nothing, and I mean nothing, will ever top it. Mommy loves you both and adores you 1,000,000 times over the moon. Happy 4th birthday, babies. I love you.